Everything but the kitchen sink.
Here we
That's
go.
what you gotta tile it.
I recorded this earlier in the week, but I lost the footage somehow. But I was able to trial the first part of the modular tube feeding diet. I started with essential amino acid mix, and what modular tube feeding is that it is essentially building your own formula using different products comprised of one macronutrient. So like in this can, it is just protein or amino acids. And there are other products that are only fat, only vitamins and minerals, the sugar type thing. So you mix those together based on what you tolerate to make your own formula to sustain yourself with all your nutrients and calories. It's by the same company that manufactures Neocate. I was nervous to try it because, you know, trialing things with mast cell problems is always scary, but I will divulge how I tolerated it at the end of this video. Good morning, Weasley. Good morning. Do you want to tell them about essential amino acids? Yeah. Weasley approves. Wow. Happy Memorial Day, guys. I tried to be patriotic. Keyword, tried. How many bobby pins did it take to keep that sucker in my hair? Take a guess. We've got a couple friends coming over for a cookout. But before that, Selena and I had to run to Walgreens to pick up Coban. That long dangler tube doesn't have a clamp, and because it doesn't have a clamp and there's so much pressure built up in my intestines from the chronic intestinal pseudo-obstruction, it keeps leaking. All of my bile from either intestines or stomach will just leak out when the caps are closed. When I'm disconnected from feeds or disconnected from a drain bag, I have to put gauze around the tube and then take Coban, the bandage that like sticks to itself, and I put that around my tube to catch any of the drainage for the couple hours that I'm off feeds. It's kind of a weird setup, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I hate the dangler tube, I'm over it already, but I don't want to have another tube change because I've already had so many tube changes here lately. So I'm just going to wait and see if this balloon pops like the last tube did. Because if it follows that trend, then I've only got 2 more weeks of this thing before the balloon pops and I have to go get a replacement. Anyways, they should have my button in stock for my next replacement now. But unfortunately, because it was an emergent type of situation during my last tube change, I couldn't wait for them to order it, and my tube size is so weird. It's the size you would give an infant. The stoma length is 1.5, so I'm an 18 French, 1.5 centimeters, so they don't automatically have that particular size on hand in the adult world. How was Memorial Day lunch?
I get up.
You mean like
I'm
litter?
half crazy high.
It was lunch and
I
dinner.
come out. I set out. Cheyenne's best friend comes to visit me and brings her own toilet paper.
You see that, people? Oh, I did! Yeah.
Everything but the kitchen
Okay, here we
sink. That's
go.
what you gotta tile it.
And if she could bring the kitchen sink, she'd bring that too.
Starts with 7 cards, and the game begins. What is the object? What card am I throwing? Like the high one,
The color.
Oh, Lordy B.
colored one. So it has to be a green one.
Well, it's Cheyenne.
So it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
You can either put a green or a 0.
Okay, Brad, you gotta draw 2.
So you don't get to go. You got to draw 2.
So I gotta draw 2.
Brad, you gotta draw 2.
Wow. Somebody did shuffle this deck, I think.
I'm picking on Brad today.
Shy.
I can honestly say I have none of these cards. This is rigged.
I'm about to win. For real.
I'm skipping Cheyenne and going straight to you, Brad.
Well, that was
Okay.
rude.
So then I just go normally, right?
Yeah.
No.
Reverse. It's your turn again, Brad.
Okay. So hang on, wait a minute.
You gotta have a
She's
yellow.
done, so
She just went.
she just went.
You can reverse it
It's supposed to be
again.
my turn, but she reversed it to you.
Oh,
You can put
Now
it.
it's gonna
I'll
go
do
this way.
skip, so I guess it's you again.
So-
Yep,
Yeah.
skip Cheyenne, go to me. I'm gonna skip the name, give you another turn there, Brad.
Okay, so
He
that
might use
one
it.
there. I do.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, hang on. You put reverse and it went to me.
I'm confused.
So now it's Cheyenne's turn. Sorry.
Oh,
So
I
it's
think
yellow.
I missed a reverse. That was my fault.
So it's yellow.
Yes. It's yellow.
Uno.
Okay.
Again.
So I do another
For the
one.
ghosts.
Whoopsies.
Those
Oh,
times.
I think it's your
My
turn.
Spanglish.
It's going like that.
It's your turn.
And it's
You
yellow.
again.
How would you really say that? For a second time.
Segundo.
Green.
Green.
Segundo.
I can't believe out of all the cards that Brad has in his hands over there,
Back to my turn.
he don't have a red.
I'll show you the deck, but that's against protocol.
Protocol.
Card game protocol. I can't
Oh
pull
my
these.
gosh.
I'm the
You have
unluckiest
a
female
wild?
player either. No, I got nothing. I don't have a wild or anything. I'm just gonna pick up the rest of this deck.
I'm sorry.
And you wonder why I never want to play cards with you.
No.
I'm very.
Selena or
My card block is.
Where you going?
I gotta go empty the barrel. Back.
Oh, do you want me to play in your place?
3 points.
Just go overhand.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Danae and Brad just left. We had fun. We got to watch a movie and play games. The movie was kind of depressing. It was Miracle from Heaven. The girl with the motility disorder, and anyways, a miracle happens and she gets cured. So that part wasn't depressing, but the rest of the movie preceding that event was kind of depressing. But anyways, it was Nay's choice. Next time she opted for a Disney movie. It's not that it was just too real. I think it depicted the reality of the disorder. I was able to try that essential amino acid mixture twice this week. I didn't vlog the other time or afterwards because there's been a tropical storm system coming through, and today it finally hit. But it's been messing with my pots, and I've really been flaring from it. My blood pressures have been awful. But today, now that the storm is finally here, I feel back to my baseline. I normally feel storms come in 2 to 3 days in advance, and on the day the storm is actually present, I'm fine. So this week's been kind of rough because of that. The essential amino acid mixture the first time went well. I ran it for 30 minutes at my normal feed rate of 47, and I noticed no difference between that and my regular formula. So I did it again a couple days later. That next day I still felt like my normal, so I did it again. I think it was yesterday or either the day before yesterday, one of those days. And I ran double the amount, and I ran it for a little over an hour at the same rate that I run my feeds at, and it still went fine. I noticed absolutely no difference. I felt just as crappy after doing that as I did before doing that, so that is great. It is a blessing that we finally found at least part of something that can sustain me once I run out of EllaCare, since the formula has been changed. So now I just have to find something to add to that as part of the modular diet. Like I said earlier, it's by the same company as Neocate, and so it's kind of interesting because I don't tolerate Neocate. When I run Neocate Junior at a rate of 25, I am symptomatic within 10 to 15 minutes, to the point where I have to stop the feed. It's nice to know that these amino acids from the same company, so I know that the amino acids in Neocate are likely not the culprit of my reactions. And so it's got to be the fat or the vitamins, and that is going to be the tricky part of this modular diet because there aren't as many products for those macronutrients as there are for protein. I will take that as a successful week, and let's hope that I can find something else in the near future. I'm not going to do another trial next week. I'm going to be weaning my steroid dose, and then in the meantime, I will have to get prescriptions for the essential amino acid mix. And the next thing I'm going to trial, which is still undecided. My GI doctor and I had decided on the amino acids, but now that we know that's a go, we've got to find whatever to add to it. And I had received the sample from my friend, so this time for whatever else, I'm going to have a prescription. Peace. Bye.